The week leading up to the Ben Askren fight, you know, we hear Tyron Woodley is going to be in the corner. I'm getting my hands wrapped before the fight. He comes in to check my hand wraps to make sure we're not doing anything illegal. Standard procedures.
Here for some clout?
You already know I don't do them games, dog.
You and Ben are going to have a lot in common after tonight. Both got knocked out in the first round. A week prior, he had lost in the first round to Vincent Luque.
And the people that are the real day ones, they really took disrespect to them talking to somebody that really did so much in the sport of mixed martial art that way.
From there, boom.
Just do a fight.
The shit talk just started. My team starts yapping.
Yo, just went down, didn't it?
He starts yapping.
I'm already Hall of Fame, bro.
And that's the moment that goes viral.
Everybody wanted to see me and him fight.
You're looking at the future of boxing.
He wanted to keep walking around acting like he had a fighter. At some point, he had to fight somebody that was known for punching people.
If you're gonna talk, you can't be afraid of the repercussions.
I got 5 world titles. That's all I gotta say.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It'd be different if I was just like making outlandish claims. But I'm willing, ready, and able to back it up at any time, any place, anywhere.
I gotta keep reminding myself he's a child.
This is a make or break fight because this is the first dangerous, real person with knockout power that I'm going up against.
I can go after this and I can be at the top of wrestling, be at the top of mixed martial art, and now I can be at the top of boxing.
Is this crazy little kid with blonde hair just been lying to us about his skills? Is his mouth bigger than his punches? Welcome to hell, buddy.
You get knocked the out.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Cleveland, Ohio, the time has come for the weigh-in for the main event of the evening, brought to you by Most Valuable Promotions, Holden Productions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View. At this time, please welcome to the stage, from St. Louis, Missouri, making his boxing debut, the former MMA star and tremendous UFC welterweight champion of the world, the chosen one, Tyron Woodley. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, from Cleveland, Ohio. 3 wins, no losses, all 3 wins coming by way of knockout. The media and boxing sensation. Escorted by the drum corps, ladies and gentlemen, the problem child, Jake Paul. All right, fans, at this time we bring our fighters to the scale as a cruiserweight special attraction scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. First to the scale, the 2-time All-American and Big 12 wrestling champion making his boxing debut. Please welcome the former renowned UFC welterweight champion of the world, the chosen one, Tyron Woodley. 189.5 pounds, 189.5 pounds for Tyron Woodley. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, in his 4th professional bout, the renowned content creator, media sensation, and undefeated fighter. Please welcome the problem child, Jake Paul. Jake Paul weighs in at 190 pounds, even 190 pounds.
who's a real nigga.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening, a cruiserweight showdown. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, live from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse here in Cleveland, Ohio. Pay-per-view on Showtime.com and the Showtime app.
Wait here, Jake. I'll come to you second. Let me get a quick question with Tyron here, with the chosen one, with one of the greatest UFC welterweight champions of all time. This man is on the Mount Rushmore of UFC welterweight champions. You have fought in front of thousands of fans all over the world. Madison Square Garden, the Honda Center, Las Vegas, you name it. Could you tell us, before your boxing debut, what is going through your mind right now, Tyron, as you take on Jake Paul?
It's over. It's over. That's all I can think about. It's over. I'm about to go big in every level, every plane, every category. He's shaking, he quivering, and it's due, he should be, because I'm about to hurt him in a way he never felt before.
Tyron.
And that's on Mama Woodley.
And that's on Mama Woodley. Jake, if I can get a quick word with you as well. What do you got there?
Just my Raising Cane's, you know, it's my lucky meal. One love. Chicken fingers, Tyron's a chicken. It makes sense.
What did you say to him up there?
I said you're dead. That was it. I tried to grab his cheeks, but...
You told me on Thursday, when you look in his eyes, you see sadness.
There you go. Some blue lights. Yo, come on. Why would you guys let him back on?
All right. All right. It is personal between these two guys. Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley. Available globally via Showtime pay-per-view tomorrow night. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. One of the greatest fighters of all time in mixed martial arts, making his pro boxing debut against the one and only, the undefeated, the problem child, Jake Paul. Jimmy Lennon, the floor is yours, my friend.
Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, everybody here joining us live. This concludes our official weigh-in for our big fight night coming away tomorrow night. We look forward to seeing you live here from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. And to those of you who are joining us on live stream, we invite you to stay tuned for a wrap-up show with Luke Thomas and Brian Campbell. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and stay tuned.
Wow, some pyrotechnics there. Fireworks in Cleveland instead of the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse there in downtown Cleveland. You can see the profile here of Jake Paul, 3-0 in his boxing career. All 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Beat a YouTube star, then beat the former NBA player and the slam dunk champion, multiple-time slam dunk champion, Nate Robinson. And then recently, his most recent fight, beat Ben Askren, the former UFC fighter. Now, of course, Tyron Woodley was in the corner of Askren during that fight. So you saw some of the behind the scenes there, video during that most recent fight. All right, let's welcome in the former UFC light heavyweight champ and UFC Hall of Famer. There he is, Rashad "Sugar" Evans. Rashad, we saw that Jake Paul came out to a drum line, had a huge robot, looked like a transformer back there, eating chicken fingers. He said that Tyron Woodley is a chicken. You saw, Tyron says, man, he's going to take care of business. He sees that he's quivering, he's shaking, and he's going to do it for Mama Woodley. Your thoughts looking at the video on the live weigh-in in Cleveland?
Man, this fight is just absolutely exhilarating. Already before even one punch is thrown, I mean, both of these guys are bringing it on an entertainment level. But, I mean, let's not forget, this is all real. And everything we see happening right now, it plays out big for tomorrow because the energy that they're expending tonight, they're not going to be able to shut it down. They're going to be thinking about what happened during this little altercation, and they're going to be thinking about a lot what's going to happen tomorrow. So the winner of the fight is going to be the guy who can actually give himself the mental breaks, the guy who can actually hit the reset button and not go into the fight with so much emotion. Because when you go into a fight of this magnitude with so much emotion, it makes it so hard to fight a really technical fight or a fight that allows you to see the holes in your opponent's game.
Yeah, and Rashad, you look at it, man. Ty Woodley, and you know about coming in, weighing at a certain weight, catch weights and things of that nature. Weighing in 189.5 pounds. He fought at 170 in the UFC, mainly in the welterweight division there, but he would walk around a lot heavier than that after weighing in. How comfortable will Ty be around 190 when Jake Paul's around 190 and probably closer to 200 pounds when he's just walking around?
Tyron's going to feel amazing. I mean, he's cutting weight, and on fight day, he'll be normally around 190, but at the same time, that's a lot of water weight. That's a lot of weight that he just put on from cutting the day before. So it's not the same as when you've been doing a whole entire camp at a higher weight, fighting at that higher weight, and just really feeling strong at this higher weight. So Tyron's in really good shape in this department, and really he doesn't have to go out there and be a little afraid like he used to, because Tyron used to be one who kind of watches the way he fight, not expend a lot of energy because he's afraid to get tired. And you would have to think it's because he's cutting from 170 and he's a bigger guy. So with this weight that he's coming in at close to being, his natural weight, he should be able to work a higher pace, and we shouldn't see that fear that he had, that tentative that he has when he's afraid to gas out.
Rashad, just looking at the live weigh-in, all the hip, the hoopla, the pyrotechnics, the fireworks there. Has your mind changed about who you're picking? Jake Paul, the favorite, minus 190. Woodley, the underdog, plus 160. Rashad, tell me you're picking your former UFC brethren, right?
I am. But listen, it's been hard for me. I'm gonna be honest. It's been hard for me because here's the thing. This guy, Jake Paul, he believes in himself. And I've seen this kind of belief before. I've seen it in the eyes of McGregor. I've seen it in the eyes of guys when they're about to do something spectacular. They just seem to know a secret that the rest of the people do not know. And Jake has that look. Now, you have to remember also Tyron Woodley, his last 4 fights have been guys who've been in there to hunt him, guys who've been looking to get a name off of his reputation. So once again, Tyron Woodley's in the same situation where he has to go in there with a young, hungry guy. Tyron has to meet that intensity, and that's going to be a tough build of match because right now, this kid, Jake Paul, he doesn't know what he doesn't know, so he has no fear.
Yeah, and Woodley lost 4 of his last 5, including that fight to Usman. Real quickly, want to get your thoughts. The loser has to get the tattoo of the winner immediately following the bout. Is this something that you would ever sign on to, Rashad?
Oh, my gosh. It's something I wouldn't want to sign on to, but at this point, Tyron almost has to because everything's about body language. I'm thinking if I'm going to bet on Tyron and he's not willing to take that bet, for me, I'm kind of like, wait a minute, buddy. Why are you not willing to take that bet? How much do you really believe in yourself, But this just goes to show what a wild character this Jake Paul is, and the fact that he doesn't care, and he's fighting from a different place. So Tyron is definitely the better fighter, but he's going to have to be careful because Jake Paul believes in himself in a way that can cause a big upset.
All right, that is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, UFC Hall of Famer, Rashad Sugar Evans. Rashad, enjoy the fight, buddy.
Thank you, my man.
All right, good stuff. And don't forget, Morning Combat. Our guys there, Luke Thomas, Brian Campbell, daily MMA, boxing, anything dealing with MMA, UFC, Bellator, Inside the Cage. You can download and subscribe and enjoy Morning Combat with Luke Thomas and Brian Campbell.